The following ISB Sports presentation of WIAA High School Basketball is brought to you by All City Bail Bonds. It's a tight race in the Olympic 2A. North Kitsap Vikings come in tied for second place, while the Knights are just one game back and will lean on the scoring of senior Liz Lamoureux. 15-foot Jimmy from the right side by Elizabeth Lamoureux. Tonight, it's a key Olympic League 2A matchup as the 3-1 North Kitsap Vikings and the 2-2 Bremerton Knights duel it out on the ISBNsports.com Game of the Week, and it all starts now. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Les Eathorne Gym in Ken Wells Court. It's the North Kitsap Vikings in the Bremerton Knights. The Vikings come in at 3-1. By the Knights is 2-2. Joining me in the broadcast now, Ron Atkins. Ron, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great today, K-Mac. It's thanks for having me on today.
Good day for basketball, ready for tip-up. The Knights will be going from our left to our right. The Vikings from our right to our left. They control the tip to the Vikings, and they'll bring the ball down into front court. Far side, a three ball by Salimbo off the mark and swooping up and pulling down the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be important tonight for the Bremerton Knights. They're going to have to play some good defense. North Kitsap's real balanced.
Knights had some problems with turnovers against Clahalia on Tuesday, and they have one here to start things off here in the first quarter.
They're really going to have to take care of the ball because North Kitsap is a real discipline, starting from point guard play.
Wines will bring it in the front court, dump it down to the far baseline. He'll dump it back in to Rayleigh Mora, misses a point-blank lay-in. And Jordan will yank down the rebound, hand off to Hereford. She comes across half court. Nice to play catch, get it back out on top to Hereford. Weatherford, the free throw line, puts the dribble down as the ball jabbed away and it's stolen away by the Vikings coming back in the front court on the run.
That's back-to-back turnovers by the Knights. They've got to be careful with that because the Vikings will get out and run with it.
Ashley Vest goes up for a 5-foot shot from the far side. Back rim no good. Nice pull down the rebound, and a foul will go against North Kitsap trying to retrieve the basketball back. And the Knights will inbounds off to our left. For the
Michaela Durda with the inbound pass to America Weatherford.
Thank you. As Hereford brings the ball in the front court, left-hand dribble, flip it out to the far side. Yaxuri Godinez Gonzalez. There's a pass to the free throw line to Lamoureux. Turns, spins, fires, and hits from 6 feet. And Elizabeth Lamoureux, who led the Knights scoring on Tuesday, gets the Knights off quickly to a 2-0 start with 6:40 to go here in the first quarter.
Turnover by the North Kitsap Vikings. It's going to be real important for the Knights to get that a quick offense from Lamoureux and Durda. They're kind of the spark for the team.
A little full court pressure shown. The Knights will break it easily. They pass into the Knights front court off to our right, deflected out of bounds by North Kitsap. 6:35 to go, 2-0 Bremerton, just as we just get underway. And a cold night outside, but things going to heat up here in a classic Olympic 2A matchup. Jared has the ball poked away momentarily by Moore. Again, Weatherford on the baseline, drives in, kicks the ball back out to Yaxuri. Back on top to Hereford, gets it to get in the free throw line to Weatherford, drives in, goes up for a 5-foot shot. She's whacked on the play. She'll go to the free throw line shooting 2.
Post play is going to be really important today. America Weatherford, she's a load down there, coming in at over 6 foot tall, and North Kitsap doesn't have too many in the post that are going to be able to play with her. If she can hit her free throws, she'll have a big night. You
know, we all talk about Ashley Robinson being the coach now as Weatherford knocks down the first free throw, 3-0 Bremerton. But I was looking at the roster, saw Olivia Williams' name, and I asked you, I go, that's Olivia Williams? It was Olympic and had all honors? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, same Olivia Williams. She's in the Bremerton Knights program, helping out, really helping these girls that develop that have been playing together for a while.
And coming in, front court is North Kitsap, and a foul called. Pushing foul against Weatherford be her first team foul on the Bremerton Knights. Olympic, the North Kitsap Vikings inbounds off to our left. Lauren Wines will do the inbounding.
Yeah, having played in a few of these North Kitsap Bremerton games, it's been a while, but they're always kind of chippy. So we're going to watch some good basketball here today.
Dump down pass into the paint, down low, turning, spinning, and firing as Ashley Vesey is fouled. And the foul will go against Lamoureux, her second team foul on Bremerton Knights. So at the free throw line, Vest will attempt the first of 2, and she'll hit the first free throw. First points of the night by North Kitsap, 4-1, 6:07 to go. Next free throw, swish.
Yeah, as both teams start to really settle in, North Kitsap goes into a full court, looks like a 1-3-1 press.
They'll deflect the ball out of bounds right in front of Ashley Robinson in the Knights bench. They'll face the full court pressure coming out. Jordan will break it, give it up to Hereford, who controls the driver now, gets it out to Yaxuri Godinez Gonzalez. Back to Hereford at the free throw line to Weatherford. Launch one for 15, goes off front rim, no good. North Kitsap will pull down the rebound.
Knights moving the ball well. I think they just need to attack the basket a little more. Great job getting back on defense by the Knights.
North Kitsap with it, swings it down low, turning, spinning, and firing off the hip. And getting it to go is Ainsley McKenzie.
Definitely a nice little post move. I think the refs might have missed a little travel there, but unforced turnover again by the Bremerton Knights.
And that's what their problem was against Clahalia on Tuesday. I don't know how many they had, but they had abundance of turnovers, and they were lucky they were playing an Olympic 1A team that night instead of the North Kitsap Vikings. Long shot by Salimbo off the back rim, no good. Going up high and pulling down the rebound was Moore.
And coming down with the travel, that's actually a good call. She didn't quite have her footing when she came down.
4-4, 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Weatherford will come across half court. The ball jabbed away from behind, and it's stolen away by the Vikings. Wines will come into front court. Quickly gets it over to the far side, dumps it back down. Nice pass to Ashley Vester, turns, spins, and fires.
Right now it just looks like North Kitsap is playing with a lot more passion and a lot more aggression. It's going to take the Bremerton Knights to really come up and answer that. Great job with the and one by America Weatherford.
Quick jump down pass by the Knights down to Weatherford down low in the near post, turns, spins, uses the window and hits, ties the score at 6, which stops the 6-0 run by North Kitsap. And Weatherford will go to the free throw line now with 4 points, looking to knock down and convert the 3-point play. The free throw is up and is good. 5 points quick for Weatherford here in this game as the Knights have recaptured the lead.
Seems like tonight's going to be one of those games of runs. Let's see which team can settle down and get some consistency with their offense and defense.
North Kitsap will inbound the basketball on the far side of the floor. Will dump it back in. Swing the ball around near side to Salimbo. Dumps it fine. And a nice feed underneath to McKenzie. Blows the lane, but the ball jammed out of play by the Knights. The North Kitsap Vikings will get the basketball back. Trailing 7-6.
Doing some screening and some cutting down there. It seems like the Lady Knights need to communicate what's going on.
Winds in bounds and a free throw. Long shot off the mark, no good by McKenzie. Good defensive rebound pulled down by Lamoureux. Well, Knights had the ball jammed away in the outlet, however. Vikings will come back with it. Cross-court pass, baseline left. They'll swing the ball at near angle. To Wines, who dribbles out to the top of the key. They're trying to get to a post-up. Nice find underneath. No 3-second call. And maybe they did get it finally, that call. 3-second violation. Camped in there a long time.
I actually believe that was a exchange of possession. They called the jump ball.
Got it. More backcourt pressure to Hereford, down to Durda. Gives it back to Hereford. Good defensive pressure. Those the Knights will finally break the press. Near side. There goes the Lamoureux. The quick 1-2. Uses the window and gets it to drop.
Definitely, if they can show some patience on that press break, those wings are going to be open, and that's where Lamoureux likes to strike from.
3-point shot off the back rim, no good. Durda will go up high and use good screening to pull down the rebound, but the outlet pass thrown away. Free throw line, 16-footer off the mark, no good by Wines. But they get the offensive rebound to reset the offense due to North Kitsap Vikings.
This is going to be a scrappy game all night. I hope the Bremerton Knights came to play.
3-ball in and out, no good. Launched up that time by Moore. Another offensive rebound pulled down by Salimbo. Again, they're working at the corner. Nice dump down on the double team the Knights go to. However, Vest will miss the lay-in. Hereford will dribble in the front court. Right side, long shot off the mark by Durda, no good, but Lamoureux will get the offensive rebound, leaves it short. Weatherford there to get the offensive rebound off her fingertips, and now curled by the Vikings, who will streak out of backcourt. Nice passing by the Vikings down low. This
Good
one
defense.
Intercepted by Durda.
The Knights pushing it up the front court to Elizabeth Lamoureux, and she goes up for the layup and was stripped.
Vikings coming in the front court. Again, out of control, driving in, losing the ball out of bounds with North Kitsap. Didn't see who it was. Kind of thinking about Maya Ladner for Clahalia, who on that same kind of play, dribbling down on Tuesday, lost control of it, just simply went down to get it, and, her season is done.
Yeah, I believe it was an ACL tear, a full ACL tear, and it's going to take some time for her to get back, and hopefully she does get back on the horse and gets some good training and gets back out there for the Clahalia, because she was a major piece of their offense and defense.
18 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 9-6, the Knights on top. They fell behind, but then went on a 6-0 run to knock things up at 6. And now hold a 9-6 lead. Oh, there they go. 2:49 to go. I was looking at the time. Oh, okay.
The Knights are in for a battle tonight. They better come to play.
Durda inbounds to Hereford. Gets it back to Durda. Her pass is deflected away, but she'll retrieve it back. Coming to front court. Now the ball jabbed away from behind. Stolen away by North Kitsap. On the run as Limbo finds that is streaking. Lauren Wines, who lays it up and in. First two of the night by Wines. Another Knights turnover. They come into front court. Another streaking, slashing at a rack again as Wines. 4 consecutive points by Wines. And it's a 10-9 lead.
Yeah, not really understanding why the Knights are attacking this press the way they're attacking this press. They're picking up their dribble. They're allowing North Kitsap to set the trap. They got to get a little more aggressive while doing that.
So good. The Knights will inbounds, gets more pressure, gets it to Lamoureux. It's been fun. Here's another pass, deflected back in the hands of Lamoureux. Retrieves it, has the ball jammed away again by Wines. And then as they try to get the ball into control it to the Vikings, Hereford will come up with a steal. Frantic action here early. 2 minutes to go here in the first. Brianna Lammy is checked in for the Knights. Tried to skip pass down underneath to Durda as the ball deflected out of play, but referees say no. It goes out of bounds. A Knights turnover. Another Knights turnover here in the first.
Yeah, the referee underneath the basket had to look for help, and so the baseline ref gave him some of that help on that decision.
Vikings in the front court will work the ball around. Far side. 18-footer. Air ball launched up that time by Noe Barrett, who is checked in for Pittinginger and company for the Vikings. Hereford looking to clear out. Gets it to Lammy. Baseline goes up on the up fakes. From 8 feet goes 9. And pulling down the rebound was Barrett.
Knights getting back on defense, trying to set up this zone, and the North Kitsap Vikings are just attacking.
They work the ball down again. Far side of the floor. They try to post up, and the ball intercepted by Lammy.
Brianna Lammy on a nice steal.
She's going to be, she has a great point guard capabilities as Lammy.
Yeah, she get in the gym, work on her handles a little bit. She's going to be the leading point guard for this team next year. So, it will be her opportunity.
Lammy drives in. Lamoureux drives him in the left hand. Shot in the paint goes off, and North Kitsap comes back the other way and turns the basketball over. It's still 10-9, under a minute to go here in the first.
First quarter full of jitters. I'd like to see once both teams kind of settle down where we'll be able to go.
Lammy on a 2-and-2 will pull up from 18 feet. Not an ill-advised shot that time by Lammy.
Yeah, definitely had the 6-footer Weatherford cutting for the pass.
38 seconds to go. Vikings with it. Far side will dump the pass down to Hughes, who was checked in.
Steal by Lamoureux. The Knights are pushing.
Lamoureux comes in right side, drives baseline right, goes up as the ball jabbed out of play. And perhaps a foul called that time on the Vikings on Wines. And Lamoureux will go to the free throw line shooting 2 with 25.1 seconds to go here in the first.
See a lot of girls on both teams kind of tugging at the shorts. This is a real physical matchup.
Lamoureux will bend and flex. And first free throw is good. With a 10-10 tie is the Knights tie things back up.
Both teams shooting well from the free throw line early in the first quarter.
Don't think anybody has missed yet. Next free throw.
Up and good.
Glad I didn't jinx her.
They called it line violation, actually. No basket. The line violation on Lamoureux.
So remain tied at 10 with 25 seconds to go. Vikings come in the front court. Salimbo with it. Dumps another nice screen pass underneath to Vest. Blows to left-hand lane, but they get the basketball back. Going up was Wines, and there was Weatherford to swat that thing out of there.
Now, if the Birmingham Knights can get 34 to play in the post like that, it's going to be a long night for the North Kitsap Vikings.
15 seconds to go into first, so inbounds. Get it to Moore. 16-footer, no good. Off the rebound, pulled down by Vest. She'll go up, missed a shot. Wines gets the off of the rebound. Kicks out for three. Again, back rim, no good by Salimbo. Hereford will yank down the rebound to 2 to 1. Lamoureux with it. It goes up as the ball's jabbed out of bounds, and Ashley Robinson wants a foul, and no foul called. We are through 1. We are tied at 10. We will be back.
Definitely we will. That was kind of amazing. They gave up the free throw line violation but didn't give the foul.
You're listening to ISB Sports presentation of WI.